Weirdos! My name is Ashley.
And my name is Lauren.
And you are watching Keep It Weird, the podcast for all things strange, unusual, paranormal, supernatural, creepy, sticky, gross, scary, and everything in between. And this here, right this second, is our new segment, This Week in Weird! This Week in Weird, as I said before, is our news segment. That's where we bring you all the strangest news stories that we could find that's taking place somewhere on our planet. Sometimes not on our planet. Sometimes it's off planet.
True.
But
everywhere.
I think today we're pretty much sticking to Earth. So
We are. We're on Earth.
We are on Earth today.
I'm going to kick things off
Yes,
with
please.
a little story. We're actually headed to Japan.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm not as professional as Ashley. She's got like her newspapers. She's ready to be a news anchor.
I just own a printer.
But she does. I'm using my spooky, at least it's a spooky phone cover. So it fits right in, which I really like. That's fine. Okay. We're headed to Japan today, everybody. There is a and
sponsored by White Claw. It's not sponsored by White Claw.
We're not.
We didn't
That's
get any
important
money for
to say. No, we didn't. A roller coaster in Japan.
Oh, no.
I know. Is known for its quote unquote super death acceleration because it gets up to triple digit speeds. And they were boasting this. They were excited about this, but it had to be shut down after just a few months of being open because people were suffering serious bone fractures and coming close to death in some situations. Which we've heard about. There's some roller coaster accidents that have happened around the world. It's not super common, thank God, but things have happened. But this is just like over and over. People are breaking their bones just from riding a roller coaster.
And at the end of the day, they're just like, 10 more bones.
Some more bones for the collection. Multiple news agencies reported that 4 cases of fractures in the back or neck were linked to the Do-Dun-Do-Pa. Sure, I said that correct. Do-Dun-Do-Pa coaster at Fuji-Q Highland Park in Japan, and at least 6 cases of fractures in total. But the big ones are on the back and the neck. There was a cervical fracture, a big spine fracture that somebody is like never going to be okay from for the rest of their lives.
Cervical fracture.
I know. I can't even begin to talk about what that could mean. All kinds of things. And some people need up to 3 months to recover from their injuries. The spine fracture, probably longer because, you don't mess with anything on the spine. It's an important
bone.
The theme park billed this coaster as having the world's fastest acceleration, hitting 112 miles per hour in 1.5 seconds, which is just too fast.
Too fast for me.
In too short of amount of time. I think of myself on it was the Rock and Roller Coaster, and now it's called the Incredicoaster, which we talked about in our Disney episode, which I'm just like, I can't.
Are you talking about California Screaming?
Yes.
Ooh,
I was mixing
like,
up, yes, Rock and Roller Coaster. There's
no Rock and Roller Coaster anymore?
No.
Where am I going to get my Aerosmith-themed rides?
I could never. I'm sorry that I mixed those up. That was an important
sorry.
correction. Yes. So now California Screamin' is called the Incredicoaster. That one shoots you out really fast when it starts.
Pretty darn fast. How fast does it go?
That is...
It's probably like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's the fastest thing.
It's really fast. It probably goes up to like 50, but it shoots you out.
But it's like immediate.
You're excited, but I've never been like, oh, my neck, or I think something's breaking.
My cervical bone.
Exactly. My pelvis is broken.
My pelvis.
But if you think of shooting to 112 miles per hour in 1.5 seconds, that would kind of shoot you back in such an uncomfortable way. I can see, and if depending on what the seatbelts look like, I just could really see
and depending on
like,
do you have a fanny pack on?
Exactly. Like what's going to crush into your body. They called it super death speed, and again, they were bragging about it because they wanted it to be this, amazing feat, this really cool roller coaster.
But here's the thing, it's only a feat if people can survive the ride. Like, I can throw someone off a cliff and be like, it's the greatest thrill you'll ever have.
Are you an adrenaline junkie?
But
Jump out of a plane without a parachute.
Yeah. Like, it only counts if you survive.
Yes, 100%.
The ride, unscathed.
And this is the worst part is like, the ride is shut down, but people from the park are still trying to defend it. Like, hey, maybe they were leaning forward during the ride. Like, we tell them to be in this specific position, whatever. But it's like, no one should have to go on this roller coaster and think, if I'm slightly out of place?
Yeah.
Will I break a bone? So I think them being shut down is a good thing. They're getting fully investigated. I don't know if the roller coaster is going to survive. I kind of hope not, because I'm like, I don't believe any of the fixes that you guys are going to make are actually going to do anything. And that just scares me. Roller coasters freak me out already, so.
Already bothered
Yeah.
by them.
I think
existing.
they're fun, but
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I was a
it's
kid, I
nerve-wracking.
rode whatever roller coaster you could get me on. I would ride it. I would be the
Yeah.
first in line. I loved them. And now as an adult, I'm like, I kind of know how they work now.
Uh-huh. Understand them a
And
bit
I
more.
hate it a lot.
Yeah, and that's a fair place to be,
Yeah.
actually. The mechanics of it all, I just
don't like it. And
no, not here for it.
but also at the same time, who knew about this
Uh-huh.
and still got in that line?
Right,
It's not like it was a secret.
It was happening over time. If I heard about one broken bone, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
be like,
goodbye,
okay.
I'm not going on this.
That's like, I never got to ride the Superman ride at Six Flags St. Louis.
Oof, and that was a good one.
Yeah, I never got to ride it because before I could get there and ride it, a girl got her legs cut off. And I was like, well,
Mhm.
and it's in the history of the ride, there's like the one girl.
Right. But
Tough.
it's enough.
It's over for me.
Totally.
I'm not getting on it.
That's what I'm saying. The incidents are rare, but when they do happen, it turns you off from them
Done.
immediately. But people
Yeah.
kept going on this ride. The bones kept a breaking, and I just hope this ride stays shut down. Like, why? It's not worth the risk.
Would
Sorry,
you like
Japan.
to try the title of the ride again?
Dodondompa.
Dododumba? No, thank you. And that's what I have
it.
to say.
And that's how the
And
cookie
that's how
crumbles.
it crumbles. I got this Kat Von D lipstick that I've been pointing with.
I love it.
I need to
like
put
you have
it
a
down.
laser
Yeah.
pointer. I'm into it.
That's all the time we have this week for This Week in Weird. Make sure that you hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be the first to know anytime we have a new episode out. You can also follow us on social media. At Keep It Weirdcast is our handle. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter on occasion. And also, check out our podcast. We have a new episode every single week. It's called Keep It Weird, and it's on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Libsyn, Google Play, Stitcher,
things.
iHeartRadio. It's everywhere. You can't miss us. And in the meantime, as always, keep it weird.
Keep it weird.